Hike 1. I'm on the promenade in Hot Springs. It's beautiful here. I'm trying 365 miles in 365 days in 2025. Last year, I was taking care of my mom. She passed, and I injured myself twice. It was a rough year, so I didn't complete the challenge. So we start new. This is my favorite shorter trail in Hot Springs National Park. It's the Peak Trail. At the top of the mountain is the mountain tower, and at the bottom of the trail is the promenade, the red brick walking trail behind the bathhouses. So I'm up here in nature. It's so peaceful, but I'm not far from downtown Hot Springs. You can see Arlington Hotel. And back here is the Arkansas School for Math and Sciences. Sometimes when I'm up here, it feels like I'm all alone, and then I'll hear bands playing downtown or events. There are other hikers on the trail. This is one of my resting places on the way up. Nice bench. I need to bring a trash sack. That's not my trash. Leave no trace. We should clean up the trails while we're hiking, yeah? Through the trees is the tower and the gazebo, pagoda. What is it? It's beautiful views from up here. This isn't the Peak Trail. I forget the name of this trail, but it goes around the mountain. It's kind of level. I almost went this one. It's the Blue Blaze Trail. Hot Springs Mountain Loop. Anyway. Pavilion, you are here. I think on the way down I'll take Peak Trail to Honeysuckle Trail because I'm parked by Happy Hollow Spring. And there's the downtown bathhouses. Flare from the sun, but it's pretty. That's a trail shelter. I know I'm on the right direction because I saw downtown. Peeks through the trees. Can we see it? There's a little bit of downtown. Some of these trails I know really well. This one I've been on, but not enough to have it memorized. There's the tower, the top of the tower. Can you see it? For January, this is wonderful weather. Perfect hiking weather. I just have a little jacket. But, let's see, today's Friday. On Sunday, it's supposed to get bitter cold. And we're not used to that in Arkansas. Oh, here. This stone, I need to look it up. There's some historic significance with many of these rocks, minerals. I'll have to look it up. The Native Americans traded these stones, as I recall. There's a lot of it. It worked into tools, arrowheads. Oh, look at that. You can see. Yeah. You can see how it chips away to make a sharp point. If my son were with me, he could tell me exactly what that was. Take only memories. I am in a national park, and don't believe we're supposed to take those things, and I have others. Anyway, my son hiked with me and my husband on New Year's Day 2024 last year, and we went on a ranger guided hike, and she told us about the stones. It was really interesting, but I just don't remember the name. I did some, what's it called? Rock sleuthing, rock hunting, arrowhead hunting with my father when I was a child. We hiked many miles together. Of course, we didn't have these mountain trails like I do now. I feel so fortunate to live in a national park. Some of my mail that comes to my house says Hot Springs National Park. The bathhouses downtown are part of the national park. Across the street are historic businesses that are part of the city. So the city and the park work together. Anyway, I hiked with my father. I guess you'd call it walking. Down the street, we grew up, my brother and I grew up a few miles out of a small town. We had a country road. My dad and I would walk down the road and then back home. Or we would go into town into town a few miles drive and walk around the track at the local university. Or the park. Oh my gosh. The park in my hometown. Ada, Oklahoma. Winter Smith Park. Beautiful park. It's a small city park, but it's still one of my favorite places. So I have a lot of memories. Good memories of my father. Many steps we took together. Talking, not talking, just enjoying the walk. I don't have a gimbal. Sorry for the shaky camera. But start with what you have, right? I've been thinking about doing a pottery channel where I could share inspiration and projects as a motivation for me. And it would be fun to document. but I talk myself out of it, or I get overwhelmed, or something happens and I never get started. We'll see. 2025 might be the year. I think that's beautiful. The rocks, the ivy, the light, the trees. Let's see. There's the Happy Hollow Hotel. Behind it up the street, Happy Hollow Water. I'd say it's the favorite of most locals. I would say. I think a lot would say. There are springs around the city, mostly downtown. All downtown? Springs where you can fill up water bottles. And a lot of people do that for all of their drinking water. Some of the springs are hot springs. Happy Hollow is a cold spring, but it's got a really nice taste, almost in flavor. It's not flavored water. That's one thing that's nice about it. It's just fresh. Looking toward the Arlington Hotel, Park Angels Hotel that's being renovated. And this way to Happy Hollow Spring and to the road if you want to drive up to the tower. There's the peak of the tower. I made it. First hike I've had in a long time. Not years, but months for sure. So I'm not saying it's a resolution, but going to work to feel better this year.
What if you get lost and you're taking this on video? If you get lost, it's going to be on video.